Okay, well, we're going to do this anyway. Welcome to Making Menopause Magical, the podcast. I am Bridget May Riggs, and I wrote a book called Making Menopause Magical. And I wrote this, I think it was last month on my birthday. I published it on Amazon. And I was thinking about how I can promote it and get out to the public a little bit since I'm in the Tampa Bay area. However, I've been on Facebook and YouTube for, gosh, 7 years since COVID. So I wanted to go live. I'm not putting on makeup. I'm not doing my hair. I'm not doing any of the things because to me, it doesn't really matter. I'm changing my ways and being who I am and loving who I am and showing it here raw, authentic, because when you are authentic, everything changes. And being authentic is speaking your truth and not sugarcoating anything or not lying. Even white lies, I don't do anymore. Um, I went through maybe 42 different things of no longer doing, like gossip. I never really liked gossiping anyway. I thought it was, you know, stupid, but I figured, well, let people, they could talk about me instead of other people, just because people are going to talk, right? And those were old stories. I don't feel that way anymore. Um, but I really wanted to get out there to talk to other women to know that, hey, you can wake up every day in joy and not have a menopause belly, not have the hot flashes or any of the other symptoms that menopause has. It's really what I found a portal to awakening, a portal to becoming a lighter, more divine self. We are, from what I've studied, I have a master's degree in molecular biology, and I thought working in the cancer industry for 10 and a half years, I thought that's how I was going to help people in the world. But then I quickly learned how barbaric chemotherapy is and how in the early 1900s, they had a Rife machine, RIFE machine, which was like a frequency machine, and you could dial in different frequencies, and the person would hold some rods, and that's how they would receive the frequencies into them. And that would actually harmonize their organs or whatever disharmony they have. Why not do that? And knowing that my husband a couple of years ago bought a stock for laser technology that just lasers the cancer cells and leaves the healthy cells completely fine. Chemo kills everything. It doesn't matter good, bad, or different. And the effects after, it's just so barbaric. But when I worked there 10 and a half years, the practices I learned for myself, not speaking my truth. And when I did speak up, I was told to be quiet, that it's politics, that I didn't understand it. It's behind the scenes. Bridget, be quiet. That didn't resonate with me either. So I ended up quitting and deciding how to heal my body because at the time I had Hashimoto's and was going through menopause, and I didn't want to be here anymore, honestly. I've thought several times to take my life, and no one talks about having an autoimmune disease and wanting to kill themselves. But it was the depression that was so heavy and had such a good hold on me that, yeah, I almost went a couple times. But looking back, of course, I'm glad I didn't. And now doing the research for menopausal women between 35 and I think it's 55, menopausal women are committing suicide because they can't handle everything. They're imploding basically. And that statistic really got to me because I was there and I thought I was by myself. I didn't realize how many people, how many women want to just leave because of the menopause symptoms, and you do feel like you're going crazy, all the changes that happens in your body. And the doctors don't want to talk about it. The doctors don't know anything more than you do. And their agenda is just to give you a pill. I didn't want any more pills. I am completely off of all medication for, well, since 2021, and don't plan to go on any medicines at all. I don't even think I'm gonna choose Medicaid when I get older, because I don't plan to be sick and diseased anymore. I had that life already, and I know how my body works, what foods are going to bring energy to me, what foods to not eat very often. Um, I don't drink alcohol anymore. It really doesn't serve me. It was a huge vice in my life. The martini, the Tito's martini. Um, Surprised I'm not salivating now, but it's been so long that, yeah, I don't do martinis anymore. Um, done the edibles and the vape pens and all that too. That really did help my pain journey when I had back pain and from the car accidents and stuff. But I learned that I don't need that either. All I need is some self-care a little bit during the day and keeping it up all day long, having checkpoints. And it's funny because menopause, the word has the word pause in it. Like it's telling you to pause. And I know when I started menopause at about 50, I'm 61 now, it I didn't know what was going on. I was just happy because I didn't have a period for a year, and then all of a sudden it showed up. So I got to start all over again for another year, because it's menopause is only one day, by the way. One day, the day that you stop bleeding, the last day that you bled. That's menopause. The day after and on, it's your postmenopause. Before that, it's perimenopause. So that's kind of funny. It took me at least 2 to 3 years to find that research. So the information with menopause is not out there. And I would not trust another doctor to tell me anything about my body, because I've been in ER rooms where my belly was so big, I looked like I was 6 months pregnant in the ER, doubled over in pain. And the doctor's telling me it's all in her head and there's nothing wrong with her. We can't find it. We've done all the tests. There's nothing wrong with her. Like, how does that sit with a person that's doubled over in pain and knows her body and knows how big her belly is? Like, that's not right. So, I've had doctors tell me, take this pill because you're not pregnant and it's an empty sac. So take the pill, it'll abort the baby, and then you'll be fine. I didn't take the pill. I didn't even get the pill. I'm like, no, I know my body. I'm pregnant. 8 weeks later, I come back to the same damn doctor and told him, for 3 weeks, I went around thinking I did something wrong. It's a baby, this, that, and the other, the guilt, the shame, blah, blah, blah. And I kind of let him have it. I said, do you know where you went? What you put me through as a woman these last 3 weeks, telling me that I didn't think I was pregnant when I really was. And he did another test and found out, yeah, I was 8 weeks pregnant at the time. So he was wrong. You know what he said to me? He didn't apologize. He said, I'm sorry, man. Medicine isn't an exact science. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Like, that's so comforting. Ugh. I, okay, I'm getting a little flustered here. So I'm gonna let that go. Yes. So that's gone. So see, it could be that quick to just let go of something instead of ruminating in it, because that's what I did. I would ruminate and ruminate and ruminate, and being half Puerto Rican, half Peruvian, ooh, I could get some spicy rumination going. And the tongue would come out and it would have a little knife to cut you with. I mean, that's how nasty I would get. And that's not me. That was my pain body, because I was in pain quite a bit. So anyway, rolling back, because I do go on tangents and everything. Taking the pause. If you've gone through menopause and you're not having a schedule of getting outside, and walking and just being, and you're in that do, that masculine energy of go, do, you need to be in that feminine energy, that creative energy, the rest, restore, relax, just being in the present. That is the present, when you're in the presence of the now. And there's even a book on it, The Power of Now. Really important. And when you find out that time is a human construct, like there is no time, we're a multi-dimensional being. We're having many different angles in life. And I really truly believe everybody out there you meet, everybody, everyone is a facet of you teaching you about you. That's why I say to my husband, who I've been married 40 years now, you're my greatest teacher, because he could get underneath my skin bad, and he could just, not he, I was allowing him to get on, to get my emotions going. I allowed him to get under my skin. I allowed him to play with me that way. And then I realized I'm in control of my emotions. And I don't have to get angry to make a point. I don't have to feel frustration and anger and all that to shift something. So just know everything's possible. Everything's possible. And you have an innate wisdom inside you. And you do know, you have all the answers too. And you can pendulum test, or you can use your body as a pendulum. Usually you ask the questions after you ground yourself, is this true for me? You'll feel a little push forward. Is this not true? Or is this false? Or is this a no? You feel yourself moving back. And if you feel yourself not moving backwards or forwards, then you're just stationary, then ask a different question, or, it's unsure right now. So just having that simple tool, wouldn't it be cool that instead of asking someone, hey, should I have this or that, ask yourself. And as you test this intuition, because that's what it is, when you test the intuition of yourself, you get to have more confidence that, oh, I'm trusting that this is right. Because I've pendulum tested before and I've gotten yeses and then it was wrong. But that was part of the learning. Maybe I didn't ask the right question, or maybe I was thinking something differently as I was asking the question. Who knows? But there are many different tools out there that you can use to not only heal your body, but be in a state of grace and ease, and not frustrated and not excited, and just in a calm state. And it's beautiful, because when you're calm and joyful, then everything else out there views the same, because we're energetic beings and also magnetic with a heart. So think of us as tuning forks. And when you put tuning forks together, you can just chime one and they all will end up chiming because of the frequency. That's what they say when you go, the 5 people you hang around the most with matters, because you become them. So if you're hanging around with people that are just complaining all the time, and you're the light that comes in and change things around, or you're the light that, oh, Bridget's here, she'll save the day, and they can do it too. Give them the tools to do it. And then some people, they don't even know that they're stuck in a bad mood all day long. And to shift them, like, you can't. They have to do it for themselves. You can bless them from afar. You can wish them well, but doing the work for them, that's a lazy game, and everybody needs to do the work. I'll offer some healing energy to my husband if he's in pain or something like that, but on a daily basis, I expect that he's taking care of himself, and if he's not, then he needs to make that appointment with himself. And it could be, again, as simply as going outside and grounding, or putting on a favorite song and dancing. Like, when was the last time you danced and had fun? That was yesterday. And I try to do this every day because it feels good. And why not? I mean, the kids play music and dance and have fun. Why can't we? They're here to teach us too. But having the wisdom now with menopause, like I want to share that information because it can only help other people. And you can take it or leave it. Everybody's different and everybody heals different and everybody has different traumas and dramas and all kinds of stuff. But what I've learned is there's nothing that Jin Shin Jitsu can't help, or breath work can't help, or going out in nature can help. Um, it's just having the thought or the desire to change it, to do it, to change things up. You don't have to be stuck in this feeling of despair and just frustration all the time. I've done it for so long, it's like it doesn't serve. Being in the now, being joyful, smiling, um, it's everything. And no one wants to go in a room and have, you know, people complaining. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been out in public and people complaining because I would change it up anyway because I can. So anyway, um, so this podcast, and we're going to talk about all the different modalities that's in this book. There's also in the book different QR codes that you can get, different meditations or different activities to do to help your energy in your body kind of harmonize itself. So let's see. Oh, we've been going for about 18 minutes. So yeah, I'm kind of testing this out because I don't know what it's like to go live on Zoom and have it streamed to another platform. So I'm checking it out for now. Thanks for joining. If you did, comment below if there's a topic you want to talk about or a symptom that you have with menopause or anything. Your support is greatly appreciated. So if you can like and subscribe, that'd be great. I want to get this channel out to more women and, you know, even the men, because the men need to know what's going on with the menopause and we need to talk about it. We need to stop being so quiet about it and talk about it. So that's what I'm here for. So many blessings. Again, my name is Bridget May Riggs, and this is the Making Menopause Magical podcast. Come back for more every Wednesday.